such a good song. Okay, I'll probably crop that out, but country music hits so different. Oh my god, that, I don't know if you can see, yeah, the vines, they've like all collapsed. Okay, but I'm gonna put the volume down on this. I'll go straight. I don't care. I'm on the way to pick up my siblings from school. Yeah. So, there's been a lot going on recently. It's all in my head though. Like, realistically, like, nothing crazy is going on, but I'm very, very confused about my feelings. Like, so confused. I don't know how much I should share about this, because it's like, this involves somebody else. But, yeah. I'm like super confused. I've been writing a lot, and I mean, I think if I was busier, I wouldn't be as like worried about it. But that's the thing, I have been busy and like doing stuff. So like, yes, I made it. The light barely turned red as I was in the middle, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Navigating my feelings on my own is so difficult. It takes me forever, but like after going back and forth with myself, I usually end up piecing things together, and I'm able to like make things work in my head so that I feel better about the situation. But yeah, for the most part, I feel kind of numb. It's just confused because I'm like, okay, why do I feel numb? Like, why am I not hurt? Why haven't I cried about it? Because I feel like normally this is definitely something I would have cried over. So I'm like, okay, am I just growing up? And like, I just don't need to cry about this type of stuff anymore? Like, was it not that serious? Like, I thought it was so serious and like, it was a really big deal to me. And then after like 12-hour day, I was over it. And like, my feelings completely changed. And it's just so weird to me because it's like, what? Why? I don't like that my feelings changed so suddenly and I did a complete 180. That car should have gone. Silly goose. Oh, I love this song too. I knew it was coming up in the queue, but bar wide open, and I was hoping to find a flame that burns just like you. Ready? Bar wide open, and I was hoping to find a flame that burns just like you. Neon shadows across the dance floor, you round just like you want me to. Whiskey shot, take me. Oh, I was gonna say take me home, get me drunk, but it's get me drunk, take me home. Morning came, I said. But yeah, anyways, back to my topic. It all started on Monday. I was over it by Monday, and then yesterday I was kind of like just numb. Like, I literally wanted nothing to do with this person, which sounds really bad to say, but it's like, that's how it was. I called him. We talked a little bit in the morning, and then the last text that he sent was something that I didn't know how to respond to, because I was like, what do I say to that? We were just talking about movies, and I was like, oh, cool, what movies did you watch? Oh, this one. Checked his Letterboxd. Oh, he rated it really highly. Cool. And he's like, yeah, I had a good time watching it, or something like that. And I was just like, okay. Like, okay? Anyways, yeah, didn't text him for the whole day. And then I called him at like 10 p.m. and we had like a 30-minute call, and I don't know, it was really weird because like, I was just so like cutthroat with everything that I said. I was like, yeah, I'm like over it. Yeah, if you want to go back to the way things were from like day one, like before we went to our little trip, like, that's cool. Like, I'm ready for that. like, he asked if, or like he told me what day he was gonna go climbing and like what day I would be going, and I was just like, why do you need to know? Which is exactly how I was in the beginning. He asked me that one time, like, oh, when can I see you again, basically, like the equivalent of like, oh, when are we hanging out? And I was like, I don't know, like, what's your schedule? Like, maybe we'll run into each other. I did not want to plan anything with this guy. And I'm, all this heartache to give up, now I can't get up. Such a good song. Okay, I'm so sorry. I keep getting distracted. But, yeah, it's like, I don't know, guys. In the beginning it was okay. Oh, the reason this whole thing started was because I was like really obsessing over him. And I texted him a paragraph being like, hey, I find it really difficult to be open and transparent with you. Well, not that I find it super difficult, but it's a lot harder compared to when we first started talking, and I could tell him anything. Why? Because I didn't care what he thought. I didn't care. I was like, okay, I'm gonna say whatever's on my mind, and if he doesn't like it, he can leave. Straight up. As time passed and as we, you know, got to know each other more, hung out more, spent lots of time together, I was like, wait, okay, maybe I do care about his opinion, and maybe I can't even talk. I was like, okay, yeah, maybe he's actually important to me. He is important to me. And I don't want to say something that'll make him think that I'm weird and cause him to, like, make him leave. I don't want to lose this guy. And I was like, dude, I feel so lonely without you, like, physically around me. Like, what does this say about me? Like, I'm so attached. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I wanted to bring it up. Like, and he's like, thanks for being open about it. Like, I felt so silly being open because it had been so long since I had been open like that. Like, just super transparent about my feelings. And I was like, whoa, finally got it out of the way. But, yeah. I mean, he seemed to, like, take it well. He seemed to have taken it well. He seemed to have taken it well, and we decided, like, okay, we're gonna take things slow. But in my head, I was like, oh, well, I mean, I did ask for, like, some clarification. I was like, okay, well, what does that look like? He's like, okay, no more, you can't stay over, he said he thought it'd be better if I didn't stay the night. Like, because I've stayed over at his house, like, 3-4 times, right? And I was like, oh, like, dude, I always ask you if it's okay. Like, how come you didn't tell me no? And he's like, no, it's not that I don't want you to sleep over, or it's not that I don't want you. It's just, I think it'd be better if you didn't. And I was like, what? I understand now that he meant it in, like, a good way for me, right? Because I'm getting attached a lot faster than he is. And yeah, it's like, it's pretty obvious, right? So he's like, yeah, if we cut back on that, then maybe, like, it won't snowball as much. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Then I thought, okay, well, if we can't do that, then I'm not gonna do this with you. And I didn't say, I don't know if I said that, but I at least said it in my head to myself. And after that, I was like, oh, well, okay, like, I guess that's that. And then I just felt weird. I was like, I don't know, if we're not gonna be doing all that cutesy stuff, then what's the point of, like, hanging out just as friends? Like, I don't know, it was just weird because it's like, I mean, it's not the same because we weren't in a relationship, but you can kind of compare it to, like, when a couple breaks up but then they stay as, like, friends, but they're just platonic friends. And I was like, that's kind of weird. I don't know. I was like, yeah, am I kind of just like a placeholder for you? Like, since he said he's not ready, he doesn't see himself in a place ready for a relationship. And I'm like, okay, well, I never asked you to be in a relationship with me ever. Like, I didn't even bring that up. But whatever. It lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together all the way. This lens is in your eyes. T-shirt and makeup and other things in my whole life. May have second thoughts. Something's last forever after all. Anyways, I'm so sad about it. Well, okay, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't have feelings. Yeah, like we called today and he was like, well, yeah, like my feelings haven't changed. Like I can't just turn them off overnight. And I was like, okay, like I'm trying to explain that like I didn't choose to forget about you. Like obviously I haven't forgotten about him. I'm not choosing to move on quickly. It's just that's just how my brain worked. It was like, oop, you're gonna get hurt. Retreat. That's the best way I can put it. Let's gonna skip this song. We're back to like the old country songs. I'm gonna stop this video. It's 11 minutes long already.